working on a few things with Basil that we've been kicking off. So, I mean, the thing is, I end up talking like Basil. Ooh, Mr. Mike, I say.
Love it.
And Basil says, "Oh, if I become ill, Mr. Mike, could you take over?" So, yeah.
The theme to Top Cat was absolutely brilliant as a kind of swing.
Yeah.
Top Cat, the indisputable leader of the gang.
I like it when he gets in his little dustbin at the end. He cleans his teeth and everything.
Yeah.
Officer Dibbles.
Knew me before Johnny Hates Jazz, always knew that I would show up everywhere in a suit and tie.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, I was like, it was, you know, I don't remember exactly, but I'd probably have a shower in a suit and tie if I had a choice.
I mean, is that really Lee, John? Or is it just an illusion?
Illusion. It's the real Lee John.
Very
Yeah.
good. My
Is
pleasure.
it really you, Jay, or are we in the land of make-believe? Thanks for talking to us today.
Pleasure. No, it's always a pleasure to talk to you two. Anyway.
Oh, thank you, Russell.
How have you been finding life in lockdown? Have you been keeping busy?
Yeah, I have. I'm always busy. I can be busy in a phone box, really.
Too shy. It was co-produced by Nick Rose of Duran Duran, wasn't it? How did that relationship start?
Yeah, I met Nick Rhodes in a nightclub where I was a waiter. I was working as a waiter.
We asked people to film them doing this, you know, the skirt rip moment.
Yeah.
You can use a tea towel or you can use a skirt, but whatever you fancy. And it's been amazing. We've had so many people send in some very funny clips. We had one ripping the skirt off their dog. I'm not trying to get that back. Yeah, it was funny, but we've had all sorts.
Originally, this is the only reason Mike actually wanted Basil Brush to do the heritage chart, but Basil wasn't obviously available, so he got another.
You seem to have a fascination with foxes, Mike, because you've got Neil Fox, Basil Brush. Any plans with Sam Fox or?
I can't go into that right here. No, I'm not sure that Sam Fox would have any plans for me, to be honest.
Kind enough to feature in our annual a couple of years ago.
I remember that, yes.
Hillfest.
Yeah, I've got a copy of that somewhere, absolutely.
Archer, a question from the girls at Choose 80s. Oh, I know those girls. You've always come across as a grounded and genuine person, a rare phenomenon in the pop world. Please share some of your philosophies on life, Midge. Life is too short to be a twat.
Happy birthday, dear Lee. Happy birthday to you.
You'd love it. You can sit back, have a nice long glass of champagne or red wine or whatever you fancy.
Sounds perfectly.
A tequila sunrise like you had in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
No, pina colada.
I love those.
Pina colada. And what was it? The wine needs to have blue nun or lib from Ilch.
Oh, yeah.
Those.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That was so sweet.
And Pomaine. Do you remember Pomaine?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, and Baby Sham as well.
Yeah, Baby Sham and Cherry B.
Those were the days.
Brighton as well, when we played the Brighton Centre in 2007, and we the band all had we call it the Del Boy floors and the Del Boy suites, which is the Honeypools and that floor that they had at the Grand Hotel, you know.
Oh, right, yeah.
So we all rented we had all the whole floor really, and so I came out onto the balcony at the same time as Bruce must have come out the balcony in his suite, and he came out over with a glass of wine and went, "Where did it all go wrong, Russ?" It was great. It's just one of those memories, you know.
Most proud of, Mike?
Neil Sedaka once said to me when I asked Neil that question, he said, "Mike, they're all my little babies. I send them into the world and they send me money home." And I thought, I wouldn't answer it exactly the same way, but yeah.
That thing at the beginning, isn't it? Do, 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 do.
Yeah.
This is why we're not singers, Limahl.
Is it true that difference of opinion in the type of skirt that you and Cheryl wanted to wear?
Yeah, no, it was well, I thought the mini skirts would get a few more votes, but Cheryl was sure that because it was like a 50s rockabilly song, that it should have the rockabilly skirt. So, we were both kind of right. So she went, oh, come on then, we'll rip them off in the middle and then you get what you want. And I get what I want. So it was a compromise. And sometimes a compromise can really work.
It was a Christmas cracker joke, really. And it was like, when you're reading the Christmas crackers out, the reason I say that gets a laugh at home, but it doesn't because everybody tucks. Right? I go, help, I'm stuck in a Christmas cracker factory. SOS it is. You're reading it out and you go, help. No. But I like that one. I like that one.